Religionists, next we turn to my perspective and the perspective of the scientific study of religion, about how religions evolve. And I like to use this tree of life chart here to explain all this. We can see in the very beginnings, in the age of fishes, there were only fish on the planet. Nothing else, no reptiles, no land-dwelling animals. And I like to compare this, if you will, to tribal religions, the first, the natural human religions. And we can see next on this tree of life, amphibians evolve. And this points to the next phase of human religious development, the state of ancient city-state religion, where in the first city-states in Sumer, Egypt, and then the Indus Valley and the Yellow River in China, we see the origins of civilizations based on rivers, based on agriculture. And if we think to the biblical story, God rejects Abel for his gift of crops. Why would God not like crops? Because the Bible focuses in on the original tribal, nomadic, sheep herding traditions of that region. And the Lord is my shepherd points to the totem animal from the ancient Israelite tribal past. So we can see things like totem animals and the like are there in the Bible. And the Bible will castigate that most early of civilizations, Babylon. From the Old, the New Testament, even in the Quran, we will see a castigation of social hierarchies that we get with agricultural city-states, the oppression, and the need for laws. Laws weren't required in the Garden of Eden. But as we know from the great Moses story, laws will be a feature of city-state religion and culture up to the present day, for good and ill. And so as we look at this tree of life, the age of amphibians gives way to the age of reptiles, which I like to compare to the axial age religions, a concept we'll discuss in greater detail. Judaism, in the form of the prophet Isaiah, who claims there is no God but Jehovah. And we get, for the first time, pure monotheism. And the Buddha, at the same time, in the middle of the first millennium BCE, will be preaching a doctrine that anyone can follow. Anyone from any caste, any tribe, and it becomes then a translatable religion, translatable across cultures, free of tribal affiliation in what are now pan-ethnic empires. Confucius will teach at the same time, Lao Tzu of Doaism will teach at the same time, and Socrates in Greece points to the axial age and the great religions of the middle of the first millennium BC. And finally, in the age of mammals here, I suggest we see science as a global mega-religion for all human beings around the planet, transcending the regional domination of Islam, Christianity, and Buddhism, and the like, those axial age religions that my student thought were a fake. If they are fake, then indeed perhaps the science religion is a fake, but we know science is the great healer today, and few go to shamans for healing. They go to science, and generally speaking, the so-called secular person is actually a believer in science. Not nothing, but science.